Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome to Callisto's live YouTube channel. Today we're just going to be going over a trade that I took yesterday on USD JPY. So you can see here, if I turn on my sessions indicator, right, you can see this was London open candle right here. You can see that for the day. So during Asian session, it kind of made a pullback, made a daily top wick, and then started dropping. Right, we can see most of these wicks in candles in here and leaving wicks, right? Rejection wick, rejection wick, rejection wick, rejection wick. This bullish candle was pretty strong, but of course this is mid-Asian session, so I'm not interested in this. And then we get more weak candle closures with rejection wicks, and then at London session open we get this high volume candle. Well, not high volume, but the candle closes with barely any rejection wick, right? It closes with a nice strong bearish body, indicating to me that price there's volume in price to the downside, and it's closing strong bearish, so that means price has a higher probability to continue bearish at that point, right? So this is the 1 hour chart. So we can see right there that London open 1 hour candle closed nice and strong, bearish, leaving a bit of a rejection wick. And then what I look for on the 15-minute candle here, so we can see that this 1 hour candle right here, if I was to mark that out like this, right, we can see that's the 1 hour candle right there, right? So we've got 4 15-minute candles here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's that 1 hour candle here on the 15-minute time frame, right? And in fact, if I was to pull up, which would make it a little bit easier to see, right, multi-time period charts, and I just went to the 1 hour, right, we can see the 1 hour candles here, right? So we can see this is the 1 hour candle, London open, if I turn on sessions right here. So then the last 15-minute candle here creates a pullback, right? And this 15-minute candle closes weak bullish, right? So it tried to push up, broke that previous 15-minute high, but then came all the way back down and closed like a bullish kind of doji candle, which for me, this is the pattern that I love, right? So we had the push down, right? Then the small bullish pullback, and then this candle is key, right? So this candle then comes down, and again, what do we see in this candle? Right here, we can see, not this one, sorry, this one. We can see the volume, right? All these candles, right? Price here is pushing down, 2 nice bearish closures with strong bodies, and then we have a weaker one, then we have a bullish candle, but it's weak, the body on it's weak, and then this one rips back down, closes strong bearish, right? So we can see that. So then I like to set my sell stops 5 pips below that 15-minute candle, and as we can see, this next 15-minute candle broke down, continued bearish, right, with the volume that we can see from the 1 hour chart from the previous 1 hour at a key time, right? So this is also key in my trading strategy, is the time. This I look I look for this pattern during pre-London and London open, right? And then maybe a couple hours into London, and that is it. I don't trade New York, anything like that. I trade this pattern from a couple hours before London open, and then a couple hours into London open, and that is it. That's the time frame that I like to trade this strategy, because it is where I have found it to have the most effectiveness in terms of volume, right? So so that was the entry right there, and we can see price to come down, and I did end up actually taking profits like right here. If I was to open up my chart right here, I don't want to show my account number, give me a second. Right, so if I go to USD JPY and I go to yesterday, here you can see the trade right here, right? You can see the arrow. Oh, you can see the arrow right here. This is where I entered. Oh, what is it doing now? See this one? You can see the arrow right here. This is where I entered. And then this is where I took the profits right down here. You see that? Boom, boom. So I did end up taking the profits right here before these candles started to push up. But then it did go down and hit my overall 25 pip take profits. But it was around about a 20 pip trade. And you can see right here, about $110. This is my main account here. Sorry, this is my I have an account on Oanda, and I also have an account on FP Markets, which is a raw spread account, which is what I use to scalp, because the spreads are really tight. The spreads on USD JPY it's not even 1 pip right now. Same on GJ, same on gold. Gold spread right now is 1 pip, and then everything else is under 1 pip. So that is with FP Markets. The spread is really tight. So this is the account I use to scalp, and I'm starting off. I've started off with 0.5 lots, and I'll slowly be moving up to 1 lots and then 2 lots. But you can see the profit here on this account so far for this month, right down here, 1,000, just over $1,000. So yeah, on my Oanda account, that's where I trade. You can see if I open this is where I trade on this one. Right, this is the daily. This is like a swing trading strategy that I have, and you can see this is based off the daily time frame, and you can see some of the trades that I'm currently in right here. Let me just go to Amanda. NZD USD. Right, these are just key levels from the daily time frame that I expect to bounce from, and also look for a certain pattern within. Right, you can see in UJ's in nice profits. AUD. Pairs after news yesterday on inflation on the Aussie dollar ended up pushing up past some of these zones right here, but as you can see, some of them in profit, some of them in a little bit of drawdown. This was a winning trade here on AUD NZD, beautiful trade, 120 pips, and then NZD CHF is also currently in profit. So about half of them in profits, half of them in drawdown. But this is a different strategy altogether. This is my scalping strategy right here that I used, like I said, during pre-London and London Open on these pairs right here: GJ, GA, gold, Euro USD, USD JPY, and USD CHF. Right, major pairs except for GA and GJ. But yeah. So that was the trade yesterday. I'll show you it as it happened, so you can see. This, you'll see here, this is where I took profits, right? And that's when I took the screenshot. So price came down, beautiful trade. That's where I took profits, right? Just off of my take profit a little bit. And then of course there is the result of that there from the MT5. So yeah, that was yesterday's USD JPY trade. And then also you can see we've had some beautiful trades this week. 24th, this was gold, right? Gold right here. Beautiful trade on gold. Same thing, right? You can see the volume on the 1 hour, right? The push up, break and retest of that resistance as support. Volume here pre-London, and we can see this nice candle pattern on the 15-minute, right? We had the bullish push, the bearish pullback, and then the bullish continuation, right? So yeah, that was gold. And yeah, so today let's have a look what we see on the charts today real quick. Let's make this a 10-minute video. I've got a couple minutes just to go through. So there was this trade I was looking at on GBP AUD, right? Again, same thing. We can see the volume, right, on the 1 hour time frame over here to the left. See this volume, rejection, right? Volume, and then here on the 15-minute, we have the, again, same pattern, right? The bearish move down, the bullish pullback, and then the bearish continuation, right? And then you can see that price dropped here around about 16 pips in profit, came all the way back up into a bit of drawdown, and then continued. And it would currently be around about 15 pips in profit. Would have hit 20 pips right here, as you can see, 21 pips, but holding out for 30 pips on this one. So GJ, again, GJ had one on GJ which hit break even. So we can see, right, the bearish move down on the hourly. You can see volume, and then a short pullback. And then we see that bearish volume continuation in this 1 hour candle, right? So then what do we see on the 15-minute time frame, right? We see 1, 2, 3, right? Bearish candles down, bullish pullback, right? Bearish continuation right here. So entry was obviously, like I said, 5 pips. And then again, around about 20 pips profit you would have hit there on GJ during Asian session, right? Following this same pattern, the same strategy again, right? So that was today on GJ. Didn't take that one. In this one on GJ at the moment. Gold, I was looking for this trade on gold, but didn't end up playing out. So as you can see, right, we've got this nice move up on gold right here. Boom, move up, short pullbacks, rejection wicks to the bottom. 1, 2, rejection, right? And then bullish continuation right here. See this? Bullish continuation on the 1 hourly. But the 15-minute gave, rejected, like broke the high first, came back down, right? We see the continuation right here, but then this next 15-minute candle obviously doesn't break that 15-minute candle by the 5 pips. My entry would have been here. My buy stop, as you can see, didn't get triggered. So that is that. Now it's continuing to the downside, and gold may come in and fill some of this move, which happened yesterday, right? It may come down and correct some of that move here today in gold. So we'll see what happens. Euro USD is looking a little bit choppy, so I'm kind of staying away from it at the moment. There's no clear direction. We did have a move up yesterday, but as you can see, the move up wasn't clear, right? We had this big rejection wick right here, and then we had this big rejection wick to the downside, and our price is kind of just consolidating in this area, right? And you can see there's no clear direction with rejection wicks to the downside, upside. So just waiting to see what happens here. A bit closer to London session open on Euro USD. And we may get some sales coming in here, depending on how this 1 hour candle closes in 40 minutes. Then maybe some sales coming up. USD JPY, after yesterday's move down, we'll see what happens. Price is forming a bit of a support right here, as you can see, and it's starting to push bullish. So we'll see what happens here in the next 40 minutes. Again, this could be a potential buy opportunity here on USD JPY, but we have to wait for this 1 hour close. USD CHF. Again, same kind of thing as USD JPY, right? We've made this support. Could come down and correct some of this move from yesterday, right? It could come up, and correct some of that move. But let's see what happens here on USD JPY. But yeah, that is that overall. If you want to keep up to date with my trades and follow my analysis of my trades, I've just started a Telegram channel. And the link will be underneath. You can see right here, I've just posted some stuff today. So this is just started, like I said, created on January 25th. So that was yesterday. And I've just been posting some analysis of trades yesterday and just going over the strategy, right? So you can see right here, do you see the pattern? Blah, blah, blah. Here's another example of this pattern, right? This is the pattern that I'm talking about in this video that I follow a lot. Based off the 1 hour and 15 minutes. So if you're interested in that, the link will be down below. Go follow that. Go subscribe to that, and you'll be able to keep up to date with all my trades. And I will be posting some pre-market analysis when I'm looking to enter a trade, things like that, so you can follow along and try to understand. If you're new to forex, if you don't have a strategy and you want to learn one, I recommend, this is a pretty simple strategy to follow. Pretty simple, straightforward, easy to learn, high win percentage, no indicators involved, just price action and volume sessions, right? Time. It's all about timing, catching that volume and learning how to read candles, right? Learning how to read volume and kind of not guess, but expect. You're learning to expect or predict almost. I don't really like to say predict, but learning to expect where that volume is coming in, right? And that will just come with time, experience, and you'll start to get a feel for the markets. And you'll just get that gut feeling, which I have now, which a lot of traders have as well. After trading for some time, you just get a gut feeling, right? When you're watching something and you're just like, yeah, this is a good setup. What I'm seeing, I like. You know what I'm saying? So you'll start to get that over time as well. But yeah, if you're interested in that, hit the link down below for the Telegram. Go and subscribe. It's free. No, no costs involved, anything like that. It's just me posting. It's just my journal, basically. I call it my trade journal. You see Callisto's live journal. So it's just my trade journal. Just me journaling my trades, things like that. So if you're interested, check that out, and I'll see you in the next video.